His name was George Vernon Hudson. George had an unusual interest. He was fascinated by insects. In his spare time, he could be found outdoors checking out all the creepy crawler things he could find, identifying them and cataloging them. In fact, there wasn't enough time in the day for him to check out all the bugs. It got dark too early. In the spring and summer months, when the insects were out and it got dark at 8 o'clock, George didn't want to pack it in just yet. So he came up with an idea that would allow the light to last longer into the evening. Records show that in the year 1895, George Hudson proposed that the world adopt daylight saving time. The proposal got all the way to the British government, which soundly rejected the idea. The proposal was considered in other countries as well, with the same negative results. It took a war to change the government policy. In 1918, during the First World War, the American government decided that if clocks were advanced, it would save fuel that was being used to power artificial light sources, like lanterns, because people would go to bed earlier. During the Second World War, many countries kept daylight saving time all year round. When war ended, most countries reverted to alternating between standard and daylight saving, except for the railways, that is. They stubbornly resisted the twice-yearly changes. If your passenger left the station at 2 o'clock, that was railway time. Eventually, as passenger service all but disappeared, the railways decided to go with the flow and change the times in step with the rest of the country. Some areas, however, resisted. Saskatchewan and Arizona are two places where they stay on standard time all year round. There was one year when Newfoundland went to double daylight time. That only lasted 1 year. NHL playoff games lasted until 2 o'clock in the morning. In recent years, there's been a push, especially in North America, to stay on standard time all year round. Most people agree. The government say, yeah, that's a good idea, maybe we'll do that next year. But next year never seems to come. With about 12 different clocks to change in my house 2 times a year, maybe full-time standard time is long overdue. That's just a thought.